Virgo, my darlings, welcome into your reading. My name is Millie. This is the Ghost Bride Tarot. This is your monthly reading for whenever you come across it. Take the energy as it fits. If you're not a Virgo and found yourself here from the title, welcome in, my darlings. I hope you get something from this. Now, what's happening at the moment is there is some kind of transformation that's happening for you, and it may be happening like under the table. It may be something that you're keeping under wraps, okay? The reason that I say that is because I just found this death card under the table. So there is scorpionic energy, scorpionic, I don't know if that's a word, energy surrounding your reading here, and there is divine guidance at play here. So keeping your eye out for frogs, understanding that what is happening for you, what is happening to you is happening for you, and that this cycle will close out. Spirit saying surrendering to the process is going to be your best bet here, yeah? All right, my love. So we will just start with some oracle for you guys, and then we'll move straight on into your tarot portion, and then we'll close out with some oracle messages as well. If you're new to the channel, like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. I kind of just flow with the energy here. We don't really have any structure, so if that's your vibe, great. If not, nice to see you. Thanks for coming. Hit the like button on the way out. Something about finding your tribe here as well, yeah? So with this death card, like there is something around like you will come into alignment with the right people at the right time. There is always at every given point in your lifetime energy that is supporting you, and simultaneously energy that is suppressing you. Virgo, it's up to you to discern which is which, yeah? And I think you're learning to do that through this latest cycle. Right, so you've got celestial realm and enter. Yeah, you are entering into a completely new cycle. When the death card comes into play, it is an absolute rebirth. Yeah, it is a shedding of everything that we used to be and a stepping into the latest or the newest version of ourselves. Spirit saying a more complete version of oneself. So you might be feeling like you're starting to regain your personal power. You're starting to regain a sense of who you are and how you want to maneuver through the world. There is something here that's saying like gates are opening for you. Yeah. There are doors that are opening wide for you in this latest cycle, Virgo. And you may be a little bit fearful of entering some of those doors. Taking your time through that process is going to be your best bet. What Spirit's saying to me is there is something around... they're showing me a stick insect. So there's something about this movement, yeah, where you may be like trying to blend in with your surroundings or trying something that's seen. It was funny as well because the death card was under the table, wasn't it? And they did say this transformation's happening like under the table, like behind closed doors or something like that. Star card, moon card, there is definitely something that's hidden here, like something that's mystery. And it feels like you're the one that's hiding this mystery here, Virgo. All right, my darlings, show me what I need to see here for Virgo. Messages for the best and highest good for Virgo or whoever's here watching. Show me what I need to see, please, darlings. Okay, they want me to really shuffle. So there is like maybe like this sense of you like really shaking shit up, like really changing the shit up, like really finding a flow within that state as well, Spirit's saying. Spirit's now showing me like multiple doors being open to you, and you're starting to find like a rhythm within that yes, no, this is for me, that's not for me. There is something around your discernment that's becoming very quick here. Show me what I need to see for Virgo, please, Spirit. Show me what I need to see for Virgo. Yeah, you're absolutely leaving people, places and things behind. And you're doing so with a sense of like confidence, perhaps even ruthlessness. For some of you, like that word ruthless has been coming through quite a bit. Spirits, yeah. For some of you, you've reached your breaking point. For some of you, this pivot point that's come along, my darlings, this whatever's happening, whatever's transforming here, whatever you're absolutely aware of and playing a huge part in the cycle of, yeah, Spirit's saying for some of you, it was brought on by the immense amount of pressure that you were put under or allowed yourself to become stressed and strained under. Right, so currently what Spirit's saying to me is like, while you have a sense of confidence and you're intuitively led through this cycle, for some of you there's even connection to your ancestors in the spiritual realm and like some kind of divine support or guidance that's really, really assisting you through this cycle. It does not take away from how hard it is to free ourselves. Yeah, how hard it is to step away from some of these relationships, some of these people, perhaps even some of these like circumstances and situations that you've allowed to like become your normal. Yeah, to break out of these habits, these places, these things takes work. Yeah. For some of you, like this has been like an ongoing thing. Like this transformation has been like maybe even like the past 5 years you've really like dedicated to like Spirit saying learning to cook with fire. And for some of you, this was like a shocking departure from some way of thinking, being, or like some group of people. Like there is something that you're really leaving behind, and it's more than just like one person or one place. Like there's, excuse me. Yeah. Virgo, my darlings, this could honestly, yeah, 100%. It could feel like you against the fucking world here at the moment. It really could. I'm going to clarify some of this energy for you guys, my darlings, because it feels like whatever you're going through, whatever you're intuitively led towards doing or leaving, there is something that you're leaving, yeah? There is something that you're willing to lose in this process, okay? There is a discrepancy here. Yeah, there is something about like the other people or like maybe your level of responsibility. Say, okay, right. So Spirit's saying to me, like, for one to transform their entire life externally, the transformation has to be complete within. And I am seeing you at that stage, Virgo. It's like you found some kind of internal balance that is. Spirit's saying it's not only enabling you with the courage to proceed, but it's enabling you with the education to proceed. You've gained something completely different here. There has been some element that's been added here that's shifted you in such a way that although there's a lot to do, although this is a huge shift that's about to come into play, it's the 8 into the 9, that's clarified by the 7 and the 10 of Wands. There is so much heavy energy here, so much burden, so much responsibility, so many different people that could potentially be affected by this. Yeah. However, you know it's the right thing to do. And you've known that from the get-go. Yeah. The Queen of Wands can sometimes be a little bit impulsive and sometimes a little bit hot-headed and all the rest of it. She's tempered here by the High Priestess. Yeah. This is someone who knows exactly where they're going and exactly why they're going in the direction that they're going. And whatever this person is leaving behind, they're absolutely ready to sacrifice it. So I'm hearing meet the challenge, rise to the occasion. I'm seeing a stag. Show me what I need to see here in this current energy for Virgo. Yeah, see, it's going to create conflict. It's going to be, you're going to have to be leaving people and places and situations behind. There is a coming home that's happening here, and it's a coming home to self from what I can see. You are stepping away from things that don't serve you, or stepping away from things that leave you with a feeling of like things aren't good enough, or like there's a lot of disappointment in the recent past for you guys, Virgo, and it feels like this disappointment is not only directly related to relationship with other people, but also perhaps some disappointment with yourself, with the way that you've moved. Yeah, you've learned from these mistakes. From what I can see, for some of you, the repercussions of these mistakes were quite heavy. Yeah, like for some of you, there was like quite a price to pay. Yeah, for whatever's happening here or whatever has occurred here, and you are willing to carry that burden, to carry that responsibility. Like you have this sense of, I'm hearing entitlement. What I'm getting is like you feel like there's no other choice, like there's no other way for you to go. And I would say to honor that, my darling. It doesn't have to make sense to everyone else, and maybe it shouldn't make sense to everyone else, but if it makes sense to you and if that feels like it's the right way to go, irregardless of how many other people may be upset or like how dark and dim and like lonely the future might be, there is always like some form of light on the horizon. Look at that, the Ace of Cups. There is some brand new beginning that you're stepping into, and you're stepping into it with a certain level of confidence that perhaps other people are telling you that you shouldn't, or like circumstances are telling you that you shouldn't. Like this energy here is telling me that like perhaps you're walking by faith and not by sight at this point in time, or perhaps like there's so much preventing you from like even seeing the end of this transformation cycle and like where the new garden gate begins. Yeah, there is something here around like you being very much weighed down by all of the do's and the have-do's and the things that have to get done and the things that you have to get out of the way in order for this to come through. But you're doing it. You're doing it. You're taking action. You're not holding back. And I really think that that's the best advice here for you. Like, be creative, be entrepreneurial, but also like Spirit saying like utilizing all of your experiences in the past and then getting really creative with how you can flip that into a positive for yourself. Spirit saying two sides of the same coin. I'm getting these really weird messages about I'll just tell you what I'm getting. All right, so Virgo, what I'm getting is like you've seen the darkest of days. Yeah, whether that be like in the very recent past or like just in your life, whether it's been like a really hard path that you've traversed in a recent cycle, whether this has been like a long thing that you've gone through. What I'm getting here is there is some kind of flip side to this coin that you've yet to see. There's some kind of brightness. Yeah, like look at the brightness in this card. You can barely even see it. Yeah, there is something angelic at play here in your life, and the only way that you're going to be able to harness this for yourself is by being bold and being brave and following the pathway that you know is already there for you, because it's actually a pathway back to yourself. I keep hearing the pathway home. I do keep hearing that. Show me what I need to see for Virgo. The wake up call wasn't easy though. Waking the lion. Okay, Spirit saying for some of you that are really like in the depth of despair, yeah, there is a willing release that's happening here. Dandelions could be significant for you guys, or little yellow flowers. What I'm getting with this Waking the Lion card is okay, Spirit's showing me now like someone, it's weird. Spirit's showing me now someone, and like heaps of people are piling on top of this person, and then that person underneath just kind of disappears and you can't see them. Yeah, and then after a certain amount of pressure or people are applied to this situation, something breaks, something snaps. And that's where I think you're at this point in time, Virgo, where you're just like, fuck this, and you just come like busting out. Yeah. The King of Wands does not stop to think what other people are going to say or what their opinions are or whatever the case may be. He charges forth with a full sense of confidence and a full sense of attaining the victory that he sees in his future. There is something within you that has been absolutely transformed. Look, you've got the Death card twice here. The energy is mirrored. Yeah, what you're going to start seeing externally to you is exactly where you're at internally, and whether that's a good or a negative reflection, take it and learn from it is what Spirit's saying to me. There is a lot here that's telling me that you are absolutely like ready to break free of your surroundings, break free of these relationships, break free of anything limiting within the mind space that's telling you that you're less than. Yeah, you are breaking into a completely different realm from what I can see here. And it's a realm of your own making, and it's a realm of your own taking, Spirit's saying. You've got to take control here. You've got to seize this. You've got to seize your personal power and step through this gate. You've got to have confidence to move forward in a way that feels appropriate and right for you, irregardless of what everyone else is saying. Okay? This is a really important piece here, Virgo. I'm really glad that we're doing your reading, because the energy is this is going to cause towers. But for you, it's already created internal towers. It's already caused some kind of huge shift within you that is then, Spirit's saying it's like opened up a completely different avenue for you. All right, show me the near future. Six of Wands, my darling. There is some kind of success. The Justice card coming through here. There is some kind of, Spirit saying, universal rebalancing that's coming into play, and whether or not you're an active player in that, you will be caught up in that. So pay attention about like where your intentions lie, where your integrity lies. You know, what's the driving force behind all of your actions. Yeah, there is something here about like you coming into further alignment, you having a really good handle on why you're moving in the way that you're moving. Yeah. Show me incoming future energy for Virgo, please, Spirit. So you're nervous, right? I was nervous to even turn these cards over. All right, Eight of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Ten of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, I've got the Star, the Knight of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles with the Ace of Swords. Right. Okay, so what's happening here is this is leading to an ending of some form that you foresee. You can see this coming. You can feel this coming. For a lot of you, you are the action and are enacting this change that is bringing this ending. In the near future, there is going to be something that can I clarify the Ten of Swords? Why have I got the Ten of Swords? I just want to pull a little bit more on this Ten of Swords energy before I... Clarifying the Ten of Swords, I've got the King of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and at the bottom of the deck, King of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Four of Swords. All right, I've got to just give you guys what I'm getting. All right, for some of you, this stall, this pressure, this feeling of not really knowing what to do, or like everything piling up on top of you, like I was saying before, this feeling of that, it's lingering and you're staying in it because you can foresee some kind of ending up here in the future, and you don't want it, or you don't want to accept that it's coming, or something like that. What this feels like, honestly, is like it's a necessary loss. It's like you are willing to sacrifice things here. What you lose up here, you're not potentially willing to sacrifice, but you foresee that being a potential outcome of this situation. Only take what resonates here, my darlings. What I'm getting is that for some of you, it's a necessary sacrifice. That is how it comes through. Like, whether or not you want it, it is something that, like, you know, perhaps you have to let go of. Show me where I've got this Eight of Pentacles here. Yeah, okay. So I think in the near future position, you're going to be given a choice in regards to how this ending plays out. Yeah, and I think that the way that this ending plays out can go one of two ways. It can either be really nasty and really cruel, and you have a full, complete sense of control in how this goes, yeah, or it can be an amicable ending, is what Spirit's saying to me. Maybe for some of you, you may try a few different avenues before this ending comes into play. It's a necessary sacrifice though, and they're saying that. So what it's looking like to me here, honestly, Virgo, it's looking like you're having to make a lot of sacrifices at the moment. And when Spirit fucking pushes you to this point, it can be exhausting. It can be like you are spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically wounded to your core. The way that this energy is coming through is like you may not feel like you could take another blow. You may not feel like you could take another hit or take another ending. Yeah, what Spirit's saying is, as this rolls through, as this comes to completion, because this is happening, this is underway, and you can see this, is what Spirit's saying to me. What Spirit's saying is you're going to understand why it was necessary. You're going to understand not only how it was perhaps preventable for some of you, but also why it's a necessary ending. It's a necessary sacrifice, and it's going to alleviate something for you that puts you in a position of, for some of you, like there's financial gain to be had from this. Show me what I need to see here. And for others of you, like this is something that intuitively you're hoping isn't going to happen, but like you're getting this kind of indication that it could go that way. Yeah. See, we've got the Star card energy reflected twice. There is a huge shift and transformation that's happening with you guys. And through that transformation, you are healing. But in order to heal, we have to sacrifice, we have to learn, we have to shed, and sometimes we have to let go of things that we definitely didn't want to let go of. That's what I feel is happening for you at this point in time, Virgo, my darlings. If you need a personal reading, you can't afford one, hit me up anyway. If you'd like anything else in the collective sense, let me know in the comments. I'm going to pull a couple of Oracle just to give you guys some advice around this, and then we will close out with a few more tarot. Where's the... Alright, bees are going to be significant for you guys. Bees actually carry a frequency of healing that I was just learning about today. You should look at that. Yeah, something around bees and healing and sunshine as well is going to be really significant for you guys. Alright, so you guys got the concealment card. You've taught yourself how to be strong, how to be a go-getter, and how to protect yourself. You've conquered obstacles because you know where you stand, and hiding behind a mask can feel safe. When you conceal your true identity and don't let people fully know you, they can't hurt you. The glamorously painted faces look very appealing and provide a sense of shelter. However, if you keep avoiding connecting on a deeper level, it can leave you feeling vulnerable and alone. Commit to making choices that are better for your unique essence and purpose. Use this card when you want to unmask a certain aspect of your life, if you need to reveal your true feelings, or when you need to dig beneath the surface of a situation that has left you unsure of yourself. Imagine carrying the mask for a little while and then envision yourself removing it. At first, this may feel frightening and you might be and you might feel exposed and vulnerable, but you will learn to stay stronger and forthright with practice. Try writing down on a piece of paper something positive that people don't know about you. I am true to myself, and like, tell me it's not magic and I'll tell you you're bloody crazy. There is something here around you having to have the resilience to get through this, and from what I can see, you are worn down, you are exhausted, you are at breaking point, yeah? But you are a lion and you have all of the strength of the lion within you. Soaking in the sun is definitely going to be restorative to your energy at this point in time, and trusting in the universe's ability to like bring in fresh slate. Yeah, this ending leads to a brand new beginning. Okay, and through this ending, you will find some form of healing. Okay, my darlings. All right, closing out messages for Virgo, please, my loves. Closing out messages for Virgo. The world. Completion. Fulfillment. Success. And there's that new beginning that I was talking about at the bottom of the deck. And like the Ten of Swords moves into the Ace of Swords, which is a breakthrough. This is a new beginning that brings emotional fulfillment. Yeah, potentially something that you didn't foresee. And this King of Pentacles is all over your energy. That's you. Yeah, you will be coming into a state of stability. Be gentle with yourself through this, my darling. Darlings, call on your angels, call on your guides, call on your ancestors, reach out to, you know, physical humans for help. Things are coming into balance. There is divine timing at play here. There is definitely a sense of patience and resilience that needs to be had throughout this. I'm sending you guys all of my love. I wasn't joking. If you need a personal reading and you can't afford one, definitely hit me up. And like, fear not, my darlings, all will be well. And if it ain't well, it ain't over, or something like that. All right, I love you guys, and I am going to leave that one there for you. My name is Millie. If you guys, you know, enjoyed this or hated it or whatever, let me know in the comments. Definitely hit the like button if you got anything from it, as a beautiful thank you to not only me, but also my spirit team. And I'm going to leave this one there. Love you, Virgo. Bye, darlings.